Hello, and welcome to Summer Sparkling Good Time. So this video is so late, but to be fair, my life went poof, and most of y'all who've been with me know that. So this is my what's the plan for 2026 summer? Come on, what are we doing? What are we looking at? And I have approached this year very very differently. So when I originally made this plan, it was after I stopped working for Miss Karen, before I found out I was coming to Oklahoma, but it fits. I hope. Please, Jesus, let this fit. So I'm going to go over this just like I had planned to. There's just a couple of revisions, okay? And I have notes because I have a lot on the agenda for the year. Now, a lot of creators are doing the year of, the year of, the year of. Like I've heard Chaos, I've heard Women of Color, I've heard, I don't even remember. I've heard a lot of different things. But they're just using a theme, and that's what they're focusing on for the year. So I looked at that, and we're thinking about it. Okay, we're thinking about it, and I think I have it. So for me, 2026 is about resetting. Um, I've been thinking a whole lot about what I want this year to feel like, more than what I want it to look like, because the last 5 years, oh my gosh, they've been rough. So no sooner did we come out of 2020 and the COVID disaster mess into 2021, my marriage ended. My life literally just combusted. And then 2022 is when I found diamond painting. I quit smoking and I started to feel alive again. Okay. 2023 is when I started YouTube and I began building this amazing community. Hi, everybody. You OGs. Howdy. And then Trina got really sick again. And my world fell apart again. 2024, I had to move. I came back to YouTube and I was focusing on myself. But then I volunteered to help Miss Karen, and that added more to my plate, and things shifted. And then 2025 was utter and complete chaos. Let's all be real. 2025 was just a mess. Okay, I know it, you know it. It was a mess. Um, but I built this wonderful, incredible community. We all know that. The squad was born. I started the squad shop, Miranda, literally on a whim, but I was completely overworked and overwhelmed. And by the end of 2025, I knew something had to change. I knew that I knew that I knew something had to change. It wasn't just a suggestion. It was if something doesn't change, you're going to burn out, crash and burn. Choose your word. I have my little notes so I know where I'm at in my brain, because anybody who knows me knows I'll go squirrel and we'll be all off track. So the last week of December and the first week and a half, 2 weeks of January, I just reflected on what do I need to be happy, content, feeling creative, the best version of me I can present. I don't know what that was. Okay. Um, so even though I'm starting a little late, I'm moving into 2026 with intention, peace, and joy. So that's where I was at, right? And then life laughed at me. So I'm now in Oklahoma. And we got here literally right before Snowmageddon, this winter storm, winter storm more like no one going outside. Um, and so now I'm having to try to find balance to join in with the intention, peace, and joy. And so, but I still like the plan I created. We're just having it adjusted a little bit, but like my lineup hasn't changed. Hold on one second. Okay, also, just for everyone, so everyone knows, it's very possible that my videos will have some different types of editing moving forward, at least the interim, because I'm here assisting my aunt, and if she needs me, I need to go. So the editing might be a little choppier than what we're used to. Normally, I press play and away we go. But if I need to stop and go, handle business, I'm going to stop and go handle business. Okay. So 2026 is the year of color. That's what I've decided. Now, the reason I decided it is I chose a different way to approach my kits for 2026. Now, I know Lizette's over there doing the year, the not the year, the stash reset. Um, and I've been kind of trying to do that last year in 2025 and a little bit in 2024, and I'm tired of it. And when I was doing all the reflecting, one of the things I noticed was I have all these new wonderful kits that I haven't even really done barely any of them because I was so focused on the older ones, and it made me sad. Made me sad. So I am. I'm looking at my kits. Mm, the kit. There's one. So there's only like one of my kits for that's currently planned for 2026 that would even fit that reset your sparkle. But it's literally one of my oldest kits. I believe it's from Black Friday 2022. But other than that, it's everything's fairly new. But I feel like I've been missing out on that for the last couple of years. I've been trying to get the ones that have been my stash for so long done, and I needed a break from that. I'm just on a different timeline than everybody else. So, anyways, what does the year of color mean to me? Okay, when I say year of color, I don't mean just bright canvases. That's not. It's not going to be like Rainbow Central. Now, are some super bright and colorful? Yes. Um, it's more along the lines of I'm choosing to live and create with intention. Color to me is like mood. It brings healing and joy and expression. And so, like, when I think of like navy blue, that's deep, reflecting, that kind of feeling. Um, the brighter colors are more joy and all. I feel like the color and mood go like this. You know what I mean? And so I'm wanting to explore all of that. And I want to play with enhancements while I do it. Because, we have the new Radiant Realms line over at the squad shop. We're working enhancements. And I want to play with that. Okay. Um, Everything I've been through the last 5 years, I don't want a year that just drifts by. I don't want to just exist this year. I want a year that feels alive. And through that, I'm going to do literally, when you look at the lineup I'm going to show you, to me, nothing seems repeat. Even though I think I have a couple of artists that repeat, um, the color palettes are different. The color palettes are changing. The mood, the theme, and I didn't even stick to all portraits. Are y'all okay? So maybe one art does, but not all of the arts. Okay, and I'll explain the arts in a second. Okay, and so like I said, I don't want a beige year. I don't want to just getting by year. I want a year that feels alive. Plus, I want a year of choosing more. Hello enhancements. When I say more, I'm saying hello to enhancements. So everything I've chosen for 2026, every canvas, every project fits into this 3 arc system I've created. But what you need to understand is typically I'm of the mind go big or go home. But this year my plan is smaller. And I even had done that before I knew I was like, flying by the seat of my pants to Oklahoma. But I only have 17 kits on the agenda, like the formal agenda for 2026. Um, Plus the WIP graveyard, plus a kit y'all don't know about. So I intentionally kept it small even before knowing I was on the move. Okay. So just so you know, it's not what we're used to. It's not me going crazy. And I'm gonna be real honest with you. I don't know what's square, what's round, what's what. I don't know if I was fair on companies I chose from. I literally chose kits that when I looked at it, it brought me joy or it made me feel some kind of way. Okay. So let's talk about my vision. My vision. Okay. Diamond painting is not just a hobby for me. It's not. It's how I process things. It's how I heal. It's how I slow down and breathe. It's how I get back to being me again. Um, but it's also become my work. And it's become my work not just in one way, but twofold. Not only do I have the YouTube channel, but I also opened up the squad shop with Miranda. So I have to be intentional about how I create and how I show up because I want to make sure that I am able to create content that is going to be engaging for y'all, right? And that will help me showcase stuff from the squad shop because that's just silly to have a YouTube channel and not show y'all what awesome things me and Miranda are racking our brains coming up with because we've had some amazing ideas. If you haven't tried a Buffy's bat yet, okay, so if you have tried a Buffy's bat, if you have one or more, because there's some of you who came back and immediately bought more, tell everybody in the comments how much you love them and why. Because that was my little brainchild. Because I'm like, I'm tired of when I'm working on a Mika Jelena or a Hannah Lynn where I have to keep pouring out 310, 310, 310. I want one where I can just dump an entire full bag of 310 in it and set it to the side. And then I don't have to keep doing it. It's just ready to go. A full bag of Diamond Art Club 310 fits in a Buffy's bag. It's amazing. I didn't bring one over here because I didn't know I was going to tangent over there, but it's me, so who knows? This is why we have notes. So, like I said, it's become my work. And I have to be intentional about how I show up for y'all. And number one, biggest thing we all need to take from this year for me is not about doing more. It's about doing what matters, what moves me, what fills me with joy. And it has to feel bold. It has to feel sustainable. And like the biggest thing for me is joy. I need joy. That is like, if I had a word of the year, it would be joy. Okay. So I'm choosing creation mode over survival mode this year. And I've not done that in a while. So let's hope it goes well. Let's hope it goes well. When I say I have notes that are like written big so I can read them and not have to read them, if that makes sense. Because y'all know I'm blind as a bat, right? Okay. So now we're going to get into, okay, Summer, shut up and tell us what we're working on. So I've developed 3 arcs. Okay. So the first one is my year-long canvas. This is a canvas I chose from my larger kits. And the reason I chose this one is it's a Trinity kit. And I'll go into that a little bit deep. How am I supposed to do this? Okay. I don't know if I like the way I put my notes. So I'm gonna mess my notes. So the first arc, that's my year-long project. Last year my year-long project was the Avatar cross stitch conversion. Well, I'm doing another Mandy Manzano panel this year, but it's not a cross stitch conversion. It's the Diamond Art Club kit, but it's a Trinity kit, and to me, it's colorful, it's bright, it's joy, and it links back to Trinity, and that brings me extra joy, and it'll bring her joy when I finish it. So the first kit I'm doing, and I'm going to put them up right here, is Where the Fun Never Ends, by Mandy Manzano from Diamond Art Club. And like I said, I call it my Trinity kit because I intentionally bought this kit with her in mind because she likes Where the Fun Never Ends. She can tell you who all these characters are. I cannot. Um, but it represents everything I want about this year. There's color, there's joy, there's whimsy, there's a feeling of play. All of the things I was wanting to focus on, this hits. Um, so I'm not rushing to finish it. I'm already late to the party. Rhiannon is doing the kit as well. If you're not watching Buffy Shimmers, she's doing this kit as well. And she's doing it as charted. I'm doing the Gabby version. I'm going all out on enhancements. That's one of the reasons it hasn't been kitted up and started yet, is because I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm a little overwhelmed. And then the Snowmageddon. And then I thought, oh my gosh, there's so much static in the air. I'm not used to that because of the heater running all this much, that I'm terrified to get up. I'm like, there's going to be static everywhere. But that's supposedly supposed to get done today. I told myself I could go to bed early last night if I promised I'd kit it up today. Because I'm like, I need at least one drill on canvas before February. But I'm not rushing to finish it. I have all year to finish it. If I don't get each month done on time, that's fine, as long as I finish by the end of the year. All right. Um, and the best way to put it is that where the fun never ends, this is my playground. This is where I'm going to experiment. I'm going to be wild, and I'm going to talk you through how I choose things, how I do things. One of the reasons it hasn't been kitted up is I want to film my kitting up process, because I want to film my choosing of enhancements for it, because I want to use this canvas to talk to you each week. That's part of the vision. No, we all know me. I could pivot at any moment, but that is the current plan. We'll see how well I do with it. Okay, okay. So this is my what I'm calling my heart piece for 2026, because it's my babies. Okay. So then our second arc we're doing is I'm hosting Summer Sensational Seasons, starting with winter that started back in December 21st of 2025, and it's running to December 20th of 2026. So we have winter going on now. Now you all have seen my winter kit. It started, but good Lord, I need to make some progress on it. So this is my winter kit. This is Love Letters Chocolate Shop by Amy Stewart from Diamond Art Club. And it's gorgeous, but I am not a landscaper. And I thought I wouldn't mind so much because it's a cityscape. I'm not a landscaper. It's not my thing. But I'm going to push through, because another thing about this year is I'm trying to do a little bit of things that aren't comfortable, if that makes sense. Now, while I'm choosing joy, I'm trying to still have growth, if that makes sense. All right. So there are enhancements in this. Um, I've had it up in the WIP Parade. Y'all have seen it. And so that is my winter kit. Okay. When we get to spring, I'm so excited for spring. Spring, for the Summer Sensational Spring, I will be working on, it's called Witchy Greenhouse by, hold on. Y'all know I can never remember nothing. Let me get my tablet real quick in my Gems Flow, even though I'm mad at Gems Flow. Have y'all noticed that they changed Gems Flow? A lot of us are angry. Oh, there it is. Gems Flow, come here. Okay, so where's that at? Witchy Greenhouse, and it's by Marigona Sully, right? I'm pretty sure. Let me. It's this one, y'all. Now it's a 65 by 91.8 centimeters, so of course it qualifies. But I thought it's very spring. Now, for the summer sensational events, you do not have to do a kit that correlates to the season. The event was made to encourage us to work on these extra large kits we keep buying and not doing. So you can do anything you have so long as it's more than 75,000 drills. Now, if you're one of those people who are like, Summer, I ain't crazy enough to be driving to buy those big kits, that's perfectly fine too. You just have to do up to 3 to get to the 75,000. There's a whole video on it. It'll be linked below. And how to join in and all that stuff. There's prizes. It's a good time, but you don't have to do no check-ins or anything like that. We just ask that you participate in the WIP Parade. Okay, so this is my spring event canvas. Then we're doing this one, Record Store, by, oh my gosh, who was Record Store by? Why can I not think of it all of a sudden? Where's my Diamond Art Club app? Did I not put Diamond Art Club on this? I got a new iPad, y'all. If you hadn't heard about that, it's not going well. I don't know what I'm doing half the time. And I'm like, what do you mean I can't? What do you mean I can't swipe? How do I swipe? So, who is the artist for Record Store? I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Sometime today, little tablet. It's by Tatiana. Okay, and it is a 97.8 by 69.9 centimeter, 98 colors, and it's gorgeous. I love it. And Kat, you were right the other day. You did send me yours. I'm like, then I'm like, it says obtained from Kat. You're right. And so that is my summer kit. That's what I'm gonna work on this summer, right? So you've seen winter, you've seen spring, you've seen summer, and then for my fall kit, I am doing Fairy of Dreams by Ivy Dolomore. So excited! It's cozy, snuggle vibes, and I'm excited about it. It's a 90.9 by 69.9 centimeter. I'm just so excited. If you don't know, Ivy is one of my most favorite artists. And so those are my 4 extra large kits that I'm working on for summer sensational seasons. Yeah, that's right. Summer, say your own name wrong. So we have our year-long one, and then we have the 4 seasonal, right? Then, to not overwhelm myself, we're only choosing 1 canvas per month. Now, if I finish and I don't want to work on something in the WIP graveyard because I didn't bring anything from the WIP graveyard with me, I have other kits I brought just for funsies, so we'll see. But let's talk about what's actually on the agenda. So my January kit is the only kit I have had picked for the year that would actually work for the reset your stash, refresh your stash. I can't remember what it's called, and that is Lady Moth by Sarah Richter from Diamond Art Club. Like I said, I think it's from Black Friday 2022 or 2023. I think it's 2022. Um, she's already started. This is my January canvas. So we're doing a 1 monthly. And do you see how the colors on this? It's very red, and there's very other. It's beautiful, guys. And I have enhanced it, and it's gorgeous, and I'm in love. I've only done 3 sections, but it'll be all right. And I'm not worried about rushing to get things done this year. I'm not. I have to give myself grace. I have to give myself grace. Okay. But I planned it when I thought my life would be a little bit different and I wouldn't have 2 weeks of crazy in January. But I had 2 weeks of crazy in January. So then in February, I'm hoping to start Savannah by Micah Jelena from Diamond Art Club. I love this kit so much. And I don't know if you notice how we shifted from reds to blues, and it's a completely different vibe, a different feeling, and I love it. I love it so much. And there's another kit that Micah did that's similar to this, like the same kind of chair, and the girl's like in like more teal turquoise, and there's a guitar, and I really need that released ASAP. ASAP. Just saying. Okay. So, did I tell you anything about any of these? No, I didn't, because I'm a bad person. Hold on, where's Lady Moth? Oh, it should be in my started section. Let me tell you about Lady Moth real quick. Maybe not. So Lady Moth, like I said, by Sarah Richter, it is a 55 by 70 centimeter. And then when you have over 200 something kids in your thing, it takes a while to get around. Okay, and so then in February, like I said, is Savannah, and it is a 65 by 86.9. So it's a big girl. It's a big girl. Then moving on into March, or this is just roughly. If it's mid-month, it's okay. For March, I'm so excited. We're doing Spring Fairy by Geneva Bowers. Isn't that just a beautiful spring kit? I mean, look at that. It's gorgeous. She's also a big butt bends, as Dara would say. She's a 65 by 97.8. But stunning. And I'm excited. And I love her. And I can't wait. And she's got 100 colors. Oh my gosh. I can't wait. Okay. So then in April, this quite a few of us are going on the Diamond Painting at Sea cruise, hosted by mm, uh, I don't remember the name of the travel agency that's doing it. Um, it's calling Sand in My Soul, I think, travel agency, and the like diamond painting hosts are Rachel Ray and Kara, the principal diamond painter, and so a bunch of us are going. And like it just happens to coincide with my birthday that will be in the Bahamas. So we like have rented a Bahama. No, we have rented a cabana while we're at Celebration Key for my birthday because it's my actual birthday and we're all excited. Um, so my kit for April is my cruise kit, as I'm calling it, is called Summer by Queen Uriel from Art and Soul. And I have held on to this kit since I bought it in February of 2025 because I'm like, that is like the perfect cruise kit. Right. And I love the colors. Now, if you're noticing, we're having a very different vibe, a very different feel each month. The colors are changing, the emotion of it is changing, and I'm loving it. Okay, so this is my April canvas or my cruise canvas. Then in May, the squad, that's all my paid YouTube memberships, we're doing a Hannah Land DP along. And that's started because a bunch of us bought the Hannah Land Disco Diana. And thank you, Dara bought it for me. Um, and so a lot of us bought Disco Diana, but there's some of them who didn't buy it. So it's just any Hannah Lynn. It's just going to be a DP along in May just for funsies. Just for funsies. So Disco Diana in May by Hannah Lynn from Hannah Lynn Diamond Paintings. And I'm super excited because now we've gone neon, right? We went from those autumn, beautiful beach sunset net to this neon party, right? Love it. Okay. And if you'll notice that each of my 12 monthly kits are portraits because that's what I love the most. Okay. I'm just saying. Just what I love the most. Okay. Then moving into June. June is when it gets a little uncomfortable for me. We decided, because me and Dara are absolute crazy people. No, okay, if you don't know, me and Dara are the scaredy cats of the group. We're afraid of a lot. Some things she's more afraid of, some things I'm more afraid of. Like, I am terrified of jack-o'-lanterns. They creep me out. I don't like them. Keep them over there. I know it's bizarre. I just don't like them, and I don't like birds. Dara doesn't do nature or anything like that, and whatever. Well, we've decided that we're going to jump out of our comfort zone and we're going to do June as a kit that's outside of our comfort zone. So we're doing another squad DP along for the month of June. No finishes, none of that. It's just to do something that you wouldn't normally pick. And me and Dara both picked the same canvas because we're being chickens together, and it's an Ines Guerrero. Can you believe that? Me and Dara are both going to be working on Back to Wonderland by Ines Guerrero from Diamond Art Club. I don't know what to think. But see, once again, we're drastically changing, we're shifting gears, changing colors, changing lanes, doing all our thing, right? And the totally different color palette, totally different vibe, totally different. Just so that's what we're doing. Okay, so this is June. I'm a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous, but this is June. Moving on to July. I'm so excited for July. Okay, July is kit. I still haven't received it yet. As soon as it gets there, Trini's gonna have to. If I'm still here, Trini's gonna have to ship it to me. Um, this is Day Trip by I want to say Lily's Wonders from Jaded Gym Shop, and I wanted this kit for so long, and I just okay, summer no, summer no, summer no. Well, then for Christmas, the squad made me cry ugly and got me gift cards to Diamond Art Club. No, well, they did it for Black Friday, but for Christmas, if that makes sense. And I was able to finally pick this up. I picked up a couple. I picked up this one, and I picked up um, the Wyvern Rider, which is Manon, and I picked up what I call Violent Little Thing, which is a custom of Zayden and Violet from Fourth Wing that me, Gabby, and April ordered. But Day Trip, I'm super excited about. I'm like, and it's like Day Trip, and the colors on it are beautiful, and I just thought it was a perfect slide kit. And one of the reasons I liked it is growing up, one of the things that we did a lot as a family with my parents and myself and my brother is we went on road trips. And my dad's birthday's in July. And so I thought this is like the perfect little ode to my daddy. Because I don't care if he's passed, I'm a daddy's girl till the day I die. Okay. So that's July. And I'm in love with it so much. Can't wait to get it. Okay. Moving on to August. I'm so excited for August. August is Flower Child by Geneva Bowers. Like, look at the pastels and the gorgeousness. It's so pretty. Oh, it makes me so happy. I'm just in love with it. I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love. And it's a kit. I was so excited when it came out. And let's see what size is she. I haven't been telling you all the details, but y'all know. This is only a 69.9 by 72.9. I'm in love with her. I think she's so stunning. And I think I might try to do what Bisa did and do a little extra charting of dragonflies and stuff up in that big vast sea of white. Because I'm not about that white color blocking, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so moving on into September, we're going to be doing another Ivy Dolomore. We're going to be doing Autumn Letter because, hello, it's got a pigeon. I love the pigeon and I love Ivy and I love it. I love it a lot. I love it so much. And it's a little one. It's only a 55.6 by 55.6. That is Ivy, right? I'm not crazy. That is an Ivy, yeah? Why do I suddenly think I'm dumb? Let me double check so I'm not lying to you. Don't you hate it when you second guess yourself? Yeah, I'm right. That's Ivy. What am I thinking? But the little courier pigeon, the little letter and the hat, and this little messenger bag. I'm in love with this, and I love the colors. I love everything about this kit. So I'm September. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing in September. And then in October, we are doing an older kit, but it's not older to me. I just picked it up in 2025. I think I got this for my birthday because I've wanted it for a long time. So this is going to be Moon Owl Magic. Isn't that Chrisabug? I want to say Chrisabug. Because y'all know I'll be a liar if I don't check it. Can't be a liar. No lying liars. Did they discontinue it? I think they discontinued Moon Owl Magic. Oh no. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's Chrisabug. I'm almost positive. If I'm wrong, someone in the comments tell me. But I think it's Chrisabug. And I like the purples and that it was Halloweeny without being Halloweeny, if that makes any sense at all. I hope that made sense. Because y'all know I'm not in, like I said, the jack-o'-lanterns freak me out. Like, I loved Autumn Porch for Manna except the jack-o'-lanterns. Ick. Okay. So then in November, I'm doing a kit that I'm so flipping excited about. It's not even funny. When I first got this kit in February of 2025, I was like, I need to do it now. But I couldn't. Because it's Books Are Magic by Anne Julie Aubrey, I believe. Isn't it Anne Julie Aubrey? Summer, why can't you ever remember the name of these author? I couldn't. I'm dumb. Sorry. This is Books. Oh, and I can't. Books Are Magic. Where did it go? I just saw it and then it left. There it is. Books Are Magic. Yeah, I was right. It's Anne Julie Aubrey. And then it has the beautiful fall colors. It's got all the books. If you didn't know, I'm an avid reader. And like she's reading, and then I'm not so sure about the fox in the background, but whatever. She's a redhead. Hello. And I just really, really like the kit. I love the fact that she's barefoot. I love the fact that she's wearing a yellow dress. I love the little crown she's wearing. Love it all. Love it all. So that's what I'm going to do in November. And then I'm going to end the year with a new to me artist. How crazy is that? All right, are you ready? For the last one of the year, I'm going to be working on Hear Them Whisper by Miss Holland. And I just think she's stunning. And I love the blues because, hello, everybody sing it with me. Blue drills. My artwork has blue drills. Mine has the different shades of blue. And it's moody, but it's like an introspection. The introspection, it's like an internal moody, not a mean moody. And I just love it. And I love that I can use some crazy metallics on this, and I think it'll look amazing. And I'm super excited. And she's a big girl too. I believe she is a 65 by 91.8. So those are 3 arcs. We got the 1 year long project, which is where the fun never ends. Then we have the 4 seasonals, and then we have 1 month. Total of 17 kids, and then we have extras if needed, right? So that's just like the monthly featured canvas, I think is what I was calling it. Okay. So there's always like stuff going on, and I can alternate kids to when I'm doing videos and stuff for you, and you'll see them in the WIP Parade and all that stuff. Okay. So I totally went off my notes. Let me figure out where I was at. Oh, and another thing is we're doing a gentle shift for the channel. I try to listen when y'all talk to me. Let me reposition myself. And one of the things I've been hearing over and over again is what you want is you guys want to see drills on canvas. Show us what's happening. And I'm gonna try to do more of that this year. I'm also trying to be on a diamond painting diet. If you haven't heard, I'm trying to go low by. I have rules between now and when we step foot on that cruise ship that I can only buy Geneva Bowers, Ivy, Dollamore, and Yasu Art Studios. And I have 3 oh wow moments, like if I'm just knocked off my chair. And I have not bought anything in 2026. Well, okay, these stats don't count. These stats don't count, okay? These stats don't count. I got them at a discount, and I'm helping a friend. Okay. What am I saying? Oh, and I'm also going to try to be more playful and creative with my enhancements, and I'm going to try to do more whipping style videos, whipping chat style videos where I'm showing you my progress, my process. Sometimes I feel like my life is pretty boring. If you don't like diamond painting and hearing about, my days are not like anything exciting. I'm taking care of my aunt, hanging out with my mom, taking care of Trinity, handling medical stuff for Trinity. Uh, she's doing very, very well right now. And then I diamond paint and I work on the shop, and a lot of things on the shop I can't tell you because they're secrets or they're in progress. Oh, one thing I can tell you about the shop. We found thin metal placers. Right now we only have the 7 placer up, and it's threaded. And they do indeed fit the Diamond Art Club and the sweatshop pins. This is the 7 placer from that box right there. So we have some in stock over on the squadshop.com. You can go shop. And we saw the demand for the Ritas, and so I'm not sure exactly when, but I'm pretty sure either this weekend or early next week. There'll be 5 more Ritas hitting the shelves. First come, first serve. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. They're expensive to put together, so we're doing them in small batches because we don't want to end up with inventory that doesn't have a home. All right? Because me and Miranda made ours first. We made ours first. So, but these are up ready for you to purchase. If you haven't checked out our Radiant Realms collection, that's where all our enhancements live. What we've quickly discovered is due to all of most of the premium diamond painting companies are tightening their grids, that our Celestials are fitting both round and square canvases for Diamond Art Club, and Gabby's testing them on some other as well. Because Gabby's super excited because she's now a professional diamond painter, if you ask her, because she's our enhancement specialist. So, woohoo. Um, but one of my goals for this year is for me, myself, personally, to be more creative and playful with enhancement. So instead of following um, eye enhancement set or what we call a perfect pairing, that's what we're working on. Because some people, they don't want to think about it. They just want to be able to go over and say, okay, this is what I need to do for this kit. This is what I need to buy. And we're getting those ready. Gabby's working on it. I'm working on it. Miranda's working on it. That's a lot of work to get enhancement sets. But we're calling them perfect parents put together. I do believe there's a Poppies one by Peggy Collins that's almost ready to go up for you to like test this out. Um, and we're doing, I guess, like 3 levels, like just a little bit of enhancements, a medium level enhancements, and what we call Gabby style, which is all the enhancements. She goes a little overboard, and it's fun to watch. But I want to be more playful and creative, and I want to explore the color and the sparkle. You know what I mean? That's what I want to do. And I want to show you how I'm making those choices in real time. That's one of my goals for 2026. I want to show you what I'm doing in real time. I know there's creators that they don't enjoy enhancing. It's just they want to do it as charted. They don't want to put that much thought into their kits. And that's perfectly fine. Great. More power to you. But that's something I want to explore. I want to play with. I think it's fun. And so it's not about me changing who I am. It's about leaning into what I love doing more and testing myself a little bit, just testing myself a little bit with like the Ines Guerrero kit and the two, well, technically three, um, non portraits. Because I'm like, Witchy Greenhouse and Fairy Dreams they have people in them. But like Love Letters Chocolate Shop and Record Short, those are cityscapes. And then Where the Fun Never Ends, I don't even know what you would call that. But I'm trying to step aside, just step a little bit outside my comfort zone without making myself crazy. And that Instagram is creeping me out just even thinking about it. But we're gonna do it. Um, and I want to show you that we don't always have to follow a plan when we're doing enhancements, and we can do things even if we are intimidated by them. Since we're already doing the summer sensational seasons, and one of the reasons we don't work on those kits is because they're so ginormous. We're already trying to fight the intimidation battle there. So let's play with the enhancements and fight the intimidation factor there. That's kind of like one of the underlying things for me for 2026. And I don't know everything that this year is going to bring. I didn't expect it to bring me to Oklahoma for Snowmageddon. Um, but for the first time in a long time, I know how I want it to feel. I'm going for I'm looking for vibes, not structure, if that makes sense. I want it to feel colorful. I want it to feel creative. I want it to feel connected. And I want to feel a little bit more calm. Um, my channel kind of like was created in chaos and has thrived in chaos, and everything has been chaos, like founded by chaos. But I would like a little bit more calm in there. Just a smidge. Just a smidge of calm would be great. So whether you're painting along with me and watch along or just find your way back to creative in your own way, you're doing your own thing, that's fine. Everyone's welcome. You don't have to worry about what I'm doing. This is just me telling you what I'm doing. So this is my year color. If you want to paint along, you can. If you want to join the events, you can. If you want to do the DP alongs, you're more than welcome. That's more than merrier. Do what you want. If you want to do a year or something, that's fine. I know a lot of the girls are doing like bingo cards. I'm not doing a bingo card because I'd already set my 3 arcs, and I like the concept of my 3 arcs because it addressed my year-long kit project that I like to do. It addressed the 4 events I'm hosting, and then it gave me variety throughout the rest. And so that's how I got there. And I literally went and said, which of these have I been dying to work on? And that's how the 12 were chosen. They're the ones that I'm like, yes, I need it. So that's what we're doing. And I think I brought everything up through June with me. Let's see what happens. I might be here. I might be back on. We don't know. Um, I'm trying to figure out a schedule and a routine here. Um, what I thought I was getting and what I got when I got here are two different things. So we're rolling with the punches and making it work because that's what I do. I make it work, and I love her, and we're gonna make it work, and we're gonna make her as comfortable and the best quality of life we can. That's what the current goal is. So that's what we're up to in 2026, or at least what I'm up to, and some of the others for some things. So thank y'all so much for watching. I'll put up a picture of my entire year here, and it has all of it. All of it. This is what I'm working on. All of it. Other than that, um, go ahead and boop my snoot. If you're new to the channel, boop my snoot just means hit the like button. It's a quick, free, easy way for you to support the channel, and I think you're awesome when you do so. Also, feel free to share this video with anyone you think might enjoy it. I promise not to be mad at you. I promise. Other than that, leave me a comment. Let me know what's going on. What are you doing? Do you have any kids that are on your 2026 agenda or bingo card or whatever you call it that you're super excited about? Tell me. I want to know. I'm a curious kitty. Um, and other than that, if you haven't done so already, please feel free to subscribe to the video. Like I said, it's going to become maybe slightly changed up. We're still going to be doing our weekly WIP parades. We're still going to be doing, hopefully, dear Lord, if the creek don't rise. The good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. We're going to be back to the safe or not safe. Just last week, prepping for Snowmageddon, and my aunt had a bad day. I just was so exhausted and trying to figure out this whole time zone thing. I I don't think it'd be so hard for me if I didn't have my brain set in. I was so used to working on the no, oh, okay, Miranda's an hour ahead of me for the shop stuff. Okay, my friends are all 2-3 hours ahead of me for that stuff. Now I'm in like the same time zone as April, and other people are behind me and people are in front of me. I don't know what's happening. It took me and Gabby entirely too long to figure out what time the weekly Zoom call was on Sunday. I was a little embarrassed. And then I was like, you dummy, you should just ask Chat GPT. And I didn't, because I'm dumb. Oh well. But I'm going to figure it out. And I'm working, and we're getting closer to a routine and a schedule here with my aunt. And it's just gonna be a little bit more time before I think things fall into a rhythm that is sustainable. And that's the big goal, is a sustainable rhythm that still feeds my soul. But I'm here. I'm being a blessing to her, and that's critical to my own well-being and my own personal beliefs, is to be a blessing to others. So I'm not upset about it at all. I'm a little tired and I'm a little frazzled sometimes, but I'm not upset about it. And it's not, it's very different energy than last year. I'll just say it like that. It's very different energy. Very different energy. So, um, I'm gonna let you go because I gotta go check on my girl. All right? All right. Until next time, I love y'all. Bye bye.